Where's the fiberglass?
That's what came last time.
Oh, right.
But these two are. Oh, this feels quite heavy. Look at that. Cobalt, yo. This has got to be something for Ben. Benjamin Hesketh.
Oh, you shouldn't be opening this stuff.
Well, how am I supposed to know?
It's got his name on it.
His name's on my stuff as well.
Yeah, but look at the name before. He said he's ordered loads of stuff, so for himself. Things we do, YouTubers. The things we do.
I like their uniforms they've got in there. Vanessa said they've had them since last year.
Have they?
Yeah, I want one. I want one.
Are they cool?
They're really cool. Oh, it's my dress.
Are you going to try it on before you fiberglass?
Oh no, I don't want to damage it. Parcel
sign, Amazon. Absolutely brilliant.
Yours will arrive later. Oh, look at that!
What, my dress?
Not your dress, you fool. What I say? God, I hope it fits.
I'm sure it will, darling. You're as thin as a pin.
Well, let's not exaggerate, shall we? Yeah, I think that might fit. I know I ordered extra large. Bloody good job, innit? Chinese, they're so small. Oh, I'm really pleased with that. Do you know, I've always wanted a flapper dress and I've never ever had one before.
Proper one with strings and things.
Yes. I had a school teacher called Miss McIntosh who was she was an heiress at Macintosh Toffees or something like that, and she gave my sister a flapper's dress, a really expensive one, which she wore to fancy dress parties and stuff. Well, your cravat and stuff should arrive later.
Oh, jolly good show.
No sign of my fancy brush to wash the boat.
Don't be showing the people before the flapper party because.
Well, I won't put it on yet, but I actually got it to match my sparkly shoes.
There's
that
a
I got.
spada look.
Don't.
She is
Just don't talk about her. Don't talk about her. I don't know what she's doing.
I was just pointing her out. It looks like she's working.
Well, just try and ignore her. Another nutter. Please, I beg of you, could you park not right up against the motorbike?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. First time.
It's easy, darling.
First time, right, because the next time I'm driving, I'm going to park 3 inches away from a wall and watch you try and get out. We've got, there's no cars, is there? Empty car park, and you have to park right up against Faith's motorbike.
There's Mark looking gay.
I thought you said there's Mark Gay.
Mark and Kay.
Mark and Kay, yeah. Oh, I'll show her my dress. Oh, she'll like that. Auntie Mark might like it as well.
He might, I'm sure he will. Looks like she's doing the third section of the roof. She'll have that done in no time. She doesn't mess about, our pussycat. Found that the other day. That was I don't know where that was hiding. Very useful on a boat. Humidity, barometer and temperature. I should mount it somewhere sensible where we're going to look at it every day. Otherwise it's pointless having it, really. Is that enough in one go?
Yeah, that's actually a little bit too much because I'm going to do the front 3 windows and seal them in while I'm at it just a bit.
Okay.
But I might top up the other side as well.
That's your pigment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad your flapper dress is a success.
Oh, it's a huge success.
I didn't film it on purpose because the people can wait, can't they, to see
nice
it
surprise.
on Saturday night at 7 p.m. UK
I'm
time.
really impressed with it. I mean, it was actually €60, so it wasn't cheap for me. But I'm very stunned at it. It's more like a €200 dress. It's really heavy.
Does it feel heavy when you've got it on, the material?
Yeah, it's got that nice weight to it that more expensive dresses do. Being totally scientific with that.
I'll totally take your word for it. I didn't film that bit.
Oh, didn't you?
Squirted it in there.
Laminators be horrified watching me using the catalyst.
They will.
People call it a hardener, you know, just for short, but it just sets off the chain reaction. This stuff will go off without it, but it'll take a week.
It'll take a long time.
It will go off.
You need a bit of hardener in there at least.
Right.
Right, where you go?
Yeah.
Don't spare the horses, darling. Now I've been looking on online for replacement bolts for the helmet that you saw me taking apart yesterday, and these are the ones I drilled out, and they're hex bolts, and they sort of screw into each other. There's a female bolt and a male bolt, and they're 7mm. I got my micrometer on it, 7mm, and they don't do a 7mm, they do an M6, which is a 6mm, and an M8. So I just got some. I paid £1.75 for some nuts and bolts from the China shop, and I'm going to put them back together with that for now, and when I find the right ones I will be fitting them. I got some 6mm bolts at the moment, so we'll see how that goes, but it's proving to be a little bit difficult to find 7mm hex bolts, male and female. But I did give the inside of this helmet a good clean, and I've been doing some more homework on it, and I have revealed inside, just above the stamp there, it says I said this yesterday, ICMO, and the M means medium. Now ICMO stands for a company called, I've got it written down here, Indoico. I probably haven't pronounced that correctly. Apparently it's a Spanish company, and they made all the helmets for the Dutch Army, because that is a Dutch Army helmet, that one. It's identical to the German one, but it's made by Indoico in Spain, obviously under license from Schubert. Schubert are the people that manufacture the German one. So I really liked to take the actual liner out of that one, because that makes all the difference, I think, in identifying the helmet. Obviously I can't see the Dutch ones fetching the same kind of money as the German one. Not that there's any difference, they're all identical, but don't forget the Germans, initially when Russia invaded Ukraine, they did say they're going to send 5,000 helmets. I mean, these are quite expensive helmets, probably about £1 a piece, new in their day, and the Germans sent 5,000 of them, 5,000. So that's a lot of money in helmets, and the Ukrainian soldiers are running around the battlefield wearing the German helmet. And I thought to myself, I bet they're flogging them on eBay. So I went on eBay and I was typing it in, and Ukrainian army helmet, and there's none for sale. I was thinking, I bet they've been flogging loads of stuff. But there is Ukrainian stuff. You can buy Ukrainian. When Zelensky comes to England to cadge a load of billions and that. He doesn't rock up in a suit and tie, does he? He rocks up in his combats. You can buy those combats. There's actually a shop, Ukrainian army shop, and they're all made in the Ukraine. And you can buy all this stuff, and it's like 60 euros a pop. And I thought, well, not buying one of them, you know. But you can buy them. You can buy them for sure. Tell me all about it.
That's the best piece yet. That mat that you ordered is better. I mean, I do like the other stuff the guy's got. You won't be able to see what any of the weave is. It'll look like, when it's done, it'll look like one complete unit. But that went on so easy, and I've got a really nice front edge. And the reason that one looks pale blue is because I put less paint in it. I figured it's a bit of a waste of paint, because I've got to go all the way into Jib for the bloody paint. So I'll just put a bit of paint in it.
I think it'll blend in when it dries.
Yeah, of course it will. It'll have another gel coat, because I'll have to sand the seams and have a skimming of filler, so it's all really nice shape, and then the final gel coat will go over it, just like a nail in a false nail factory.
A false nail?
Please don't put the camera so fucking hell, man.
I've got to get close to hear you in the wind, because
I see.
my eBay microphones haven't arrived yet. They've only been a month.
Right, okay. Whatever.
It's not like they're coming from Timbuktu. They're only coming from England to Spain. You think, oh, that'd take a few days, maybe 4.
And I've been working on this as well, getting this nice, and then that'll have I thought I'd have enough resin for that, but I didn't. I used really generous coat on that. So that's pretty much the hardest part of that roof done. We'll be ready to put the copper railings on the top here soon.
I'm going to make tea, darling.
And make the staircases. Staircase here. And just, don't you dare, Cat. Don't you dare. No, I mean it.
She's going to jump up on your roof.
And a staircase going from that roof up to that one. Again, copper and wood.
Oh.
Or copper and white. Get wood and maybe put some resin around it. I mean it, Cat. If you dare walk on my fiberglass. Bad kitty. Please don't. I haven't done the bow yet. She comes and inspects my work every night to see how far I've got. We're going to get a new hatch as well, Cat. So you can jump in the hatch, out the hatch, and you can go up and down the ladders and down the spiral staircase at the back.
No sticky paws.
You can see my footprints on the middle one, and that has been cured for 3 days.
Oh.
So when the final gel coat goes on it, nobody, Cat, walks on it. I might do it when you're in the house.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
So there we are, the helmet's all intact, it's all back together. I bought a box of bolts from the Chinos for 75p, and it's not going to stay like that. Obviously they're nuts and bolts. They're just temporary until the proper ones arrive, and which will be as near as to the originals as I can get them. But yeah, easy. Clipped all the lining back together, popped it inside, put the bolts through, 6mm bolts. M6 works fine, and yeah, it's all tightened up, all good to go. Have you finished, darling?
Yeah, I'll be coming back in a minute. I'm just winding this in for the
Okie
night.
dokie. Is it wine o'clock?
Oh, definitely today. Yeah.
Jolly good show. Wine o'clock, darling.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with this bit down here now. This
bit?
three, yeah. That's come up really well, actually. I've got to put a tiny bit more skimming of filler in bits and pieces and get the window edges just nice. and then it'll be ready for me. I'll clean the windows with white spirit and tape them up again, and then the final gel coat will go on those 3 windows, and that will waterproof that entirely. That's that finished, and that'll be finished like that. This roof, of course, I've got to go over it and grind out any lumps. I can see a couple of lumps from here, and obviously all this, grind it all down, and then oh look, you can see the ribs. I haven't seen them in years. That's as the evening is cooling and the condensation's starting. Can you see?
Yes, yes. I've noticed that before.
And then again, a skimming of filler over where the joints are until I've got a really perfect finish, which won't actually take that long. And then again, final gel coat on that. And the front edge has gone so well, and it's really stuck up underneath. So I'm really pleased. I would have got more done, but our friends came round. So I got distracted for the last hour. And it's gotten really cold now, so I'm wearing my ratty old coat. This is my new DIY coat, I think. Done me well for 20 quid, hasn't it, Graham, since London?
It has indeed.
And it can go in the bin, quite frankly, when it's done.
In the bin?
Yep, in the bin. So this will all be done very, very soon. The next bit is the point. We'll start at the bow. So Benjamin's old motorbike wheels and exhaust can go somewhere, I don't know.
Well, I thought we could paint them red and use them as life rings.
That's not a bad idea, actually. People might laugh, but Graham saved my life once with a mini wheel.
I did?
I've got the rest of the motorbike, the entire motorbike, believe it or not, inside the boat.
Apart from the frame.
Yeah, but I've got a brand new petrol tank. I've got everything, so I'll have to ask him, does he want me to throw these or keep them? I don't know if we're keeping that anchor. I suppose I could mount the anchor off the front, couldn't I?
If you bought a tatty old 125 of the same sort of era,
no, I was thinking more he
he
might
could
sell.
fix it. He's got loads of spares to fix it up.
I was thinking he might sell all the parts on Wallapop
Yeah.
to people locally, you know, just for cash.
Well, didn't we pay £75 for the tank?
Yeah.
We've
the
still got
tank's
that.
Brand new.
Because he smashed that up, didn't he, the tank?
Let's not talk about Benjamin and his motorbike fucking issues. Yeah, I think I might give this rope to the marina.
No, we keep it.
Really?
Yeah. You never know when you need a spare rope.
I know, but where am I going to stow it?
Well, stow it where it is for now. You need to get rid of this motorbike exhaust
Yeah.
and these wheels. They were
the
brand new
dumbbell.
tyres as well.
The dumbbell and rope can go in the
Yeah.
dinghy. That's the mud weight. And I'll get rid of all this rubber bit by bit. So that's going to be the next thing, isn't it? I've got quite a few days of good weather and I've got some mat, so I probably will actually get on. I'm going to try and do the bow up to the hatch, at least, and then leave it, because this is all nice and white, because nobody's been walking on it like me. Down that side, the gel coat's filthy because I'm walking up and down it all the time. It never gets a chance to set. Really needs a week, at least a week, to set properly. Are you cold as well? I'm cold now.
I'm going to go in.
It's starting to
Get chilly.
It
Well,
is.
it does. It's warm in the day and it gets chilly at night.
I was really hot today. I was in t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah, me too.
The sun goes and it's freezing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really pleased.